We could learn much from these ruins. Over there. Assist you. That went well again.
This will be useful. I took down the fighting colossus in Ignodon.
You did? And did you see the high-capacity hydraulic conductor on it? Those things are hard to get a hold.
Here's the...
You have it? Now that is going to bring a smile to my face. Look at that baby.
Now that you have the conductor, can you recover the raider?
Recover it?
That's what you said.
Yeah, I know what I said. But we didn't discuss payment, did we?
Let's talk payment when you return with the raider.
Well, all right. I'll drum up a few guys and get it back here. But one thing beforehand. Whatever the payment, half of that baby will be mine, okay? Ah, man, a functional albrader and half of it mine. You have got a deal, my friend.
Not now.
Your mechanic.
He is a gift. He has skills that will be needed in the time to come. And I hear you are to work on a raider together. That will be an asset to us all. You're making good progress.
Harley is going to repair my crashed raider.
Land and sky, we shall face them. If anyone can get the raider in the air again, it's Harley. You see, your knowledge, the skills few have here in Origin, together, we are stronger. You've done well. I look forward to hearing more of your exploits.
Follow my example and... Kaya, a powerful berserker mage, will be happy to help defend the camp.
A mage? Well, we could use more of those around here. That's good for a start. Who else can you offer?
Arx is an experienced warrior. He will help to protect Origin. He'll be reluctant, but he'll do it.
Him? He looks like an alb. Are you sure you want to vouch for him? Still, I suppose we can't be too picky, can we? Have you found anyone else?
Crony U4 is an alb fighting drone. I've given him orders to help defend Origin.
An alb drone? And you trust it not to go all end of days and start killing us? Hope you're right. Okay. I would say that's enough fighters to make our camp safe. I mean, any more would be welcome, but you've taken the pressure off us for now. I just hope they can work together. We can do without arguments here. But I suppose we'll find out when the next mutant attack comes.
Ray.
As if we didn't have enough crooks in camp already. So just know you're responsible for him and anything he takes.
I met Duras, a berserker warrior. He's agreed to travel with me, and will stay here in between.
Good. Great. The berserkers know.
Falk, a cleric, has agreed to help me. He will stay to defend Origin when he's not with me.
A cleric? Well, we'll see if he's prepared to do the fighting himself, not just leave it to others.
The threat.
Origin's defenses must hold.
We must all choose sides in the battle to come. Make sure you choose the side that counts.
Campmaster.
Yes, that he is. But I'm glad that he is here. Without his skills, we would have been overrun by mutants long ago. Winning him over to your side shows you are the person I thought you were. If you have won the trust of those three, then you have won the trust of the camp. You have earned the right to stay here amongst us. The big tower you can see at the top of Origin is now yours. Here is the key. But a tower is only walls. It is only a symbol. If you would make this your home, your future, you must remember that trust comes in keeping promises, not in making them. You've done well. I look forward to hearing more of your exploits. Sure.
I helped Eckert secure the camp.
Very good. I've already met your companions. You made some interesting choices. But somehow they fit in with the rest of the group here. And you have proven my vision true. I had no doubt when I saw you that you would be successful. And now, we come to the part of our agreement that is under my control. It was my task to prepare Origin for your arrival. Now, it is yours. I hope you use it wisely. Lead us to a safe future, where peace is possible again.
If I am to lead, then you must follow my choices.
We will follow, and we will hope.
I heard you're one of us now, that you've joined our merry gang.
Looks like it.
Okay, good. We need all the help we can get. So, you are in charge around here now?
Yes. I hope that isn't a problem.
Protect the people here, and you'll have me on your side. Put these people in danger, and we'll have a problem.
Then we won't have a problem.
All right, then. If you say so. Oh!
Well, what do you think? It was a real struggle to get it here. But here she is.
So, how long to repair it?
Well, this thing has just had it. I'll need a lot of time to get her working again.
Is the raider prepared to take off?
Yes, Commander. It was a last-minute order, but we have it done.
Good. I will need to leave immediately.
We had a problem with one of the thruster ports. It seems to have jammed.
Will that affect the mission?
It won't affect the handling, and someone would have to be a very good shot to hit it. Are you sure there's no time for a repair?
My orders are to leave immediately. Complete final preparations for takeoff.
Yes, Commander.
And even then, the reactor is going to be a problem. That reactor coil won't last for long, I'm afraid. But let me get it working first. I'll tell you later if I need any more parts, okay? Hey, so I've heard you've gone and set up camp here.
Yes, it looks like you're stuck with me.
Ha! Then welcome to the madness. Big dreams, constant mutant attacks, and no shards. Exactly the right thing for schmucks like us, huh? So, I've heard you've taken over.
Correct.
Well, as long as you don't go turning into a complete asshat now you're in charge, then that'll be all right with me. Oh, and how do you want to be addressed now? Sir? Mr. Shithot Dictator, sir? Oh, Imperial Deity of the Everlasting Whoop-de-Hay, sir?
Just get the job done. You can call me whatever you want.
I'll get on with it right away then, sir, Mr. Shithot Dictator Whoop-de-Hay. There's so much to fix around here. Fucking heaven in a junkyard.
Stay safe in the wilderness.
Stay out of trouble, and you will do well. see you. See you later.
What?
Yes.
Not now. Official business only.
We could use people like you. That's great, great. I feel much safer now. Hey, they told me you're trying to take command here. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, good. Lloyd's been great, but he always said he was waiting for someone to take over. Guess that's you, right? Well, you got my support, all right? Yeah.
I must remember this place.
That didn't work. That didn't work. That didn't work. That didn't work.
Not just a term from the present day. This location served as a defensive position in the Old World.
Old World expert, aren't you?
If there is anything you'd like to know, you just have to ask. I am always happy to exchange information.
I'd noticed.
What is this? Speak.
The Fort of Tavar. I've heard a lot about it. I'm intrigued to see what we find inside.
Everything.
Yeah, whatever. Let's...
Rock decided he wanted a different life.
Decided he... What the fuck? He can't just up and leave. He's got a job to do. I miss the taverns in Goliath at times like these. I could wash down my troubles there, but fuck it. He's really gone. The warlords won't like that when they hear it. If he ever comes back, he'll be exiled. I wouldn't want to trade places with him when Ragnar finds out. I'll have to rethink how I select people in the future. An outlaw. It won't last 5 minutes, the idiot. Oh well, named Rock, brains of Rock. I suppose he'll get what's coming to him.
These world hearts deserve proper study. I wonder if the berserkers would...
Keep your eyes peeled.
You don't know that either, whatever you say.
Here, my thanks to you. All I can say is that news spreads pretty fast in the city. Especially the kind that comes from underground. All right, now listen up. That key fits a mechanism located on the eastern side of the inner castle. It's in the wall, facing the outside. You'll find the hatch there.
Do you want to trade?
As he wishes. You should do it.
I'm staying out of it.
If you're here for the food rations, then I'll tell you what I told the other 100 people. Someone must have been making a joke. I don't have anything to sell or give out. So you can just turn around and...
What are you talking?
The free rations. The free rations, as if there would ever be free rations. Ah, but you're not here for that, are you? Then I'm sorry. I have been the butt of a joke that has left me rather angry, and I thought... Well, I'm sorry. It's just... I'm just so sick of it. The belligerence between the berserkers and outlaws. Everything was simpler when I was a cultivator in Goliath. We had laws and everyone obeyed them. Why can't people just all work together?
If you feel that way, why don't you go back to Goliath?
No. Those days are gone. I left willingly to establish a world heart here in Abessa. But when it became clear that the seedling wouldn't grow, Caleb decided that we would remain here. And whatever Caleb says is best. But now, no, I can't go back. We went against orders from Goliath. If I go back now, they'll just stick me in a cage, no questions asked. The domed city is our last hope.
Another time, yeah?
Did you lose something? Hey, you. You don't have any broken energy weapons, chainswords, or anything like that? That sort of thing is my business. So if you find any, bring them to me. I'll give you good prices for them.
Did you flee here from the desert?
Flee? No. But to live in Tavar, you need shards. And despite my talents, I wasn't one of the Duke's favorites, and that made making a profit hard.
What are your talents?
Mechanical and engineering genius. I can make anything you need from bootlaces and glue. As long as I don't get constant interruptions. And staying undisturbed is hard in the Dome City. There's always someone trying to stick their nose in. And those berserkers are the worst for it. One of those assholes killed my friend for fun. Now that bastard is focused on me and nobody's helping me. Even though they know it'll be their turn next, and keeping their head down won't save them.
Who is this berserker that's giving you trouble?
Brabak. A bull of a man and twice as ugly. Bone-breaking bastard.
About... Where can I find...
He's usually near the inn. Just follow your nose. If it smells like piss, you found him.
Leave Brabak to me.
You'll deal with him? That would be great, really great. You won't find me trying to put you off that. If you think you can scare him off so he leaves me alone, that would be good. Even if I do, I think ramming a knife into his guts would be a better approach. I would have tried that myself. But if I'd failed... But if you do get rid of him, however you do it, then I will pay you.
Let's trade.
Okay.
I call that dangerous half-knowledge.
Well, the Duke took the fort from Bloody Baxter.
I don't want anything to do with it.
There's nowhere near enough Felix out there for that.
If we all did our duty, then duty would be done.
Not now.
You
That's
are
all
not
he is.
wanted here.
I call that
It's
dangerous
about
half-knowledge.
time.
Not again.
Nobody listens.
You are not wanted here. It's about time.
They say that the pilgrim Thorold has answers, but who knows?
You are not. It's about time.
It is all about serious personal dedication to the law.
There's nowhere near enough Felix out there for that.
Frankly, they should be showing more respect.
You don't know that either, whatever you say.
If we all did our duty, then duty would be done.
There's nowhere near enough Felix out there for that.
Hey, come over here. Let's get a drink together.
What are we celebrating?
Victory over the Alps! Or do you have another reason to celebrate? Because any reason works for me.
Victory over the Alps?
Well, imminent victory. Got to be, hasn't it? Or don't you have any confidence in us? Don't say the wrong thing now. You got to believe if you want to succeed.
If you keep drinking, you're not going to beat anyone.
What the? I was being hospitable there. Now you're opening your mouth and inviting someone to shut it. And I am so close to plugging it for you. But because you're new, I'll give you a chance. One final chance. If you get the next round, so, what'll it be? Are you gonna take it in the...
Show me what you...
A fighter. Let's have you...
That's the right decision.
What the fuck? You cheating bastard! Did you drug me? What the fuck did you do to me?
I beat you, asshole.
Yeah, keep pushing your luck. Someone will shut that big mouth permanently one day.
Why aren't you in a den with the other berserkers?
Fuck the berserkers. I don't have anything more in common with them. They would have exiled me to the valley sooner or later, so I beat them to the punch and left. Fuck them and their laws. You can have it much easier here.
Your reputation precedes you.
Let's just say, that crap-stained skinflap of a man was shooting his mouth off about me, and he didn't have anything better to say about you. It's about time someone pays him a visit. Now, you're the one to do it. That lying shit is telling people I killed a family out in the Badlands. Total fucking bullshit. I killed 5 families out in the Badlands. Parading around out there. Hardly a weapon between them. Like they wanted to die. Those dipshits got themselves killed. And now, Riley spread it all around the dome. He's even got some of the guards believing his yabber. But if someone else were to shut him up, I'd be in the clear, and those guards would be off my back. Take care of him, and I'll make it worth your while.
I never trusted her. I can imagine what he said. I'm sure he wants you to hurt me just for his pleasure. But you gave me your word. You said you'd deal with him for me.
I'm certain of it. You think that because you beat me once, that I'm afraid of you? You are. So piss off!
Give people some respect, and you won't need to fight.
Let me tell you something right now. I'm gonna give your whore of a mother a reason to cry. Come here!
What the what? So, you aren't that stupid after all.
All right. You've made your point, so leave me alone.
You had better.
I got it.
From now on.
And if I don't?
Then you'd better find a bodyguard before I come back for you.
All right. Fuck it. You get your wish.
Smart decision.
Get out of...
You needn't worry about Brabak. He'll leave you alone.
Leave me alone? He won't do that while he still draws breath. Oh, please tell me you didn't appeal to his conscience. He hasn't got one.
Don't worry. I made things clear to him. He won't be back.
Well, okay. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I wanted to hear. Wow. I might actually live through this year now. Thank you. Thank you. Here, this is for you. What are you doing here?
I call that dangerous half-knowledge.
Well, the dude took the fort from bloody Baxter.
Really? Now?
Better not steal anything. Hey, you're new here in the city, right?
Yeah.
I thought so. I saw you come through the gate, you see? Anyway, I want to ask you something, if that's all right. Have you been to Edan recently? To the Berserker's city of Goliath, to be exact. A good friend of mine is still there.
Who's your friend?
His name is Kral. He's a guard at the Mana Shrine. At least, he was when I left. He thought he still had a chance to save his brother, Grimar, from the Alb Converter. Do you know what happened to him?
Kral is dead.
No. Shit. Maybe if I'd stayed... You know, I was even planning how I could get to Goliath to see if I could get him out of there. I had this feeling something bad would happen to him. First his brother and then him. A curse on all of Edan. And thanks anyways.
Tell me about your life in Edan.
Me? I was a worker at the pit. You know, I extracted ELEX from old machines so it could be transmuted into mana. I always wanted to join the Hooded Crows and learn the art of magic, but it wasn't to be. My parents forbade me from trying. My clan told me to stop trying. Not that any of that stopped me. And that's what got me banished. I stole mana from the shrine to try and learn magic myself. And I got myself caught. They sentenced me to exile in the Valley of the Damned, but I escaped. I'd seen the Dome City when I was sent on patrol, so when I left Edan, this was the place I thought of. And here I am.
I would like to learn...
Well, it's pointless asking me. I didn't manage to learn anything useful before I was exiled. You would have to join the Berserkers. They won't teach their magic to outsiders. But I don't know if I can recommend that in all good conscience. I left, after all. You will have to decide who you want to join. Not now,
I saw you.
You saw me what?
I saw how you came through into the dome. Who are you? Why were you allowed in?
That's none of your business.
Then it sounds like you got in here illegally. As much as the clerics claim they control the gates, they really don't seem to be able to stop people getting in. And by that, I don't just mean you. Can you believe it? There are fucking Albs in the city.
What do you have against the Separatists?
They are coming here, to our city. The only city with a real chance of peace among the factions. If it was up to me, then we would make sure these Albs went somewhere else. They might say we have the same goal, the same enemy, but I don't believe a word of what they say. Who says they aren't spies sent here to deactivate the dome? They can't be trusted.
You...
Yeah. And you know what? I have already started to make it happen. I'll recruit anyone who'll help get this done. We have an eyewitness who claims to have seen the Separatists exchanging information with the Albs. Traitorous bastards.
What information?
The Berserker Jorg saw Fenk meet with an Alb in front of the city. Why would they meet if it wasn't to exchange information about the dome? Sadly, Jorg is the only one who's seen Fenk. And now he started saying he isn't sure he really saw Fenk meet an Alb from Zakor. So I have to jog Jorg's memory, or make sure he stops denying what he said. There has to be a way to do that.
You don't...
No, never. You can't trust these Separatists. They'll betray us sooner or later for sure. I'm telling you, this is just the beginning. Caleb, I lead the Berserkers who've chosen to settle here in Abessa.
Does that mean you're exiles?
Well, none of us are allowed to return to Edan now. Or we just end up being sent to the valley. As to why they came here, well, the first settlers were sent to Abessa to plant a world heart to expand the forest of Edan out here. But they were cut off from Edan by the Albs, left on their own to survive. And after a while, they decided to keep it that way. The warlords in Goliath weren't happy. But they're stretched too thin for another conflict, so here we are. And since they settled here, others have joined us. Some are escaped exiles, others just chose to leave Edan.
I can...
You can? Do you think you can make Jorg stick to his original story? It's for the good of the city. So go to Jorg and make sure he either help jog his memory a bit, or make sure he stays quiet. It can never be said again that the Albs...
Caleb.
What does he want now? I testify. This whole thing between Caleb and Fenk is starting to get on my nerves. I shouldn't have said anything, okay? But what's done is done, and that's that.
Tell me your...
My version. I'm stuck between the two of them. I told Caleb in confidence that I saw Fenk meet an Alb outside the city. Could have been a separatist, but I wasn't sure. I didn't see any more than that, but Caleb decided to tell the clerics. He convinced me that the Alb Fenk met must have been from Zakor. But I have no real idea who he was, or what faction he's with. Do you have any idea what I should do?
I want to speak with Fenk about this.
Right, okay, but be careful when you speak with him. What if I was right? What if Fenk actually did meet with the Albs from Zakor?
Someone's gotta sort this shit out before we drown in it.
You. Hey. It's you.
Yes, Fenk. It's me, Jax.
I heard they shot you down. That you were dead. Apparently that was wrong. But if you're here, does that mean you're a separatist now? Will you stay here and support our cause? I'm sure you would be very welcome.
I will give you my support.
Good. We have to stick together. People blame us for this war, even though we left Zakor to escape it. They will doubt us until the day peace begins. I mean, they don't even trust each other. Among all these warring people, all these different agendas, we, you and I, share a similar destiny. It's the only way anyone will survive.
What? Do you...
It is good that you offer to help us. The Berserkers are already trying to get us thrown out. We need the protection offered by this place. We won't survive without it. We've persuaded people here that we are worth a chance. But there will always be those who won't see it that way. And the Albs and Zakor want us dead. If we're to stay, we need someone to get to Caleb and York. They are key to our future.
It seems like...
That is exactly what we are. Tolerated. We are still a long way from being accepted.
Owls who have freed themselves from the influence of the Elexitors. Fascinating.
There are definitely those who see us as a novelty, which is all right, as long as they also understand that we are also people. This city is a place of freedom, but all the old suspicions remain. The outlaws claim they are being oppressed. The clerics say they are neutral, but they aren't. The Berserkers, they don't seem to know what they're doing, apart from avoiding their laws. We are trying to discover who we are. I think people see that we are all here for a new start.
About What is the problem with Caleb and York?
York is a berserker. He's accused us of spying for the Albs and Zakor. He claims he saw us handing over information about the shield generators. It's completely illogical. We are the ones with the most to lose if Zakor captures this city. But the free people are prisoners to emotion. It makes them doubt. They have already thrown one of our group out of the city. Now they are threatening. We are no friends of the Albs and Zakor. They would see us dead. We want this to be our home now.
I will help.
Good. That is the response I wanted. It is best if you go straight to Jorg. Caleb is already attempting further arguments to ensure our expulsion. But it is Jorg's statement that has put us in danger. That lie underpins Caleb's argument against us. If people believe we are working with the enemy, we will be exiled from the city. But if Jorg confesses his lie, then Caleb would no longer have the proof he claims. They would have no...
You don't feed the belly, the rest of the body will die.
Don't mess me around.
What do you want from me? To drive me off? Or maybe even have me killed? You don't scare me. Your people are a plague upon this land. Although, there's... Do you usually spend time with people like us?
I was an Alp myself once.
Yes. You stopped taking ELEX. That is rare. Which makes me question how you did it. May logic guide you.
It is not efficient for us to talk.
Not now, I've got...
We have to push the app.
Get out! If you steal, you die.
I've heard that before.
About this situation.
Do you have any idea what I should do? I feel this is a mess.
Go to the clerics and tell them you made a mistake.
I can't do that. Caleb will call me a traitor. And for all I know, Caleb is right. That Alb could have been from Zakor. What if Fenk actually is an Alb spy?
I spoke with Fenk. He is not a spy.
How can you be sure? Whatever it was I saw it. Don't you think it's suspicious? And even if this Alb was a separatist, we don't really know what they want either, do we? No. No, it's too risky just to hope he's innocent. I can't say anything to the clerics.
If that is...
Yes. I'm sorry, but we can't risk it. Not if Caleb could be right. You've helped me decide. Thank you. The separatists must leave the city. I will go to Caleb and tell him that I won't say anything.
That was a strange choice.
The domed city is our last hope. The domed city is our last hope.
Don't think you can steal anything here.
Do you have any... And what if...
You shouldn't let Caleb intimidate you.
You're right. I let him push me around even when we were living in Goliath. I was always following someone or other and doing what they told me. You're right. I've done Caleb's bidding without... question for far too long, and where's it got me? I'll go to the clerics and tell them the Albs are innocent. You've helped me decide. Thank you. I will go to the clerics and do the right thing. I don't want someone to be thrown out of the city because of me.
That was a strange choice.
I wonder if he was serious about that.
You managed to get Jorg to admit his lie to the... That is... It seems we can trust in the cleric's justice after all. Your service should be rewarded. That is half of my daily ration. I hope it is enough to show thanks.
Stop being an asshole.
Not now.
Yeah? Not now.
You. It was you, wasn't it? You made sure Jorg testified. It'll be your damned fault if we all die here. Why don't you just go fuck yourself? You've already fucked us. Get out of here. I don't want anything to do with Alb sympathizers. Are you looking for something? Put that weapon away.
What are you doing here?
Impressive building. I hope the occupants can tell us something of its history.
Sure.
Stop messing around with that technology, will you?
Goliath.
Yep. You know technology is forbidden by law here.
You must have something to offer apart from shards.
What may...
This town isn't bankrupt. You have a lot of...
Actually, we're short of everything. Blame the comet and decades of war. But... Here.
you do something?
Really? Now?
There's nowhere near enough ELEX out there for that.
I don't want anything to do with it.
He's been bothering me with that for days now.
It is not efficient for us to talk.
Carry on.
The mechs that went into Abessa pretty much killed that whole party.
There have been so many patrols that got themselves in trouble. It's a wonder any of
If
them
even
are still
half of that
standing.
is true.
I told him he can forget about that.
I think you can just leave it like that.
I can't imagine that. Well, I can.
There's nowhere near enough ELEX out there for that.
One shard, two shards.
Everything was better earlier, but
Not again.
It allows you to... It's a birthmark.
Say that, but you know they collect the...
Wouldn't know his ass if a troll ripped it off.
Did someone tell you could come in here? I don't have any time right now. Did someone tell you could come in here? me sleep. I'm watching you.
Hey, you!
Let me guess. I'm not allowed into the upper quarter?
What? No, everyone's allowed to move about freely here. I just have a question for you. You got here recently, right? I just want to know what things are like outside the dome. What's going on out there? Are the Albs attacking?
There is war going on. You must have heard about it.
Heard, yes. But we're cut off from it. They can't get into the dome, so they pass us by like a river around a rock. Kalan gave us the knowledge, and now look what we've achieved. A safe harbor for all people. The clerics and Ignodons say we've strayed. I say we've found the true path.
You built the dome?
I designed the plans for it, then we built it together. My name is Eric, by the way. Chief engineer here in the dome. I'm in charge of all the generators and technicians who oversee them.
Why don't the clerics have a dome like this in Ignodon?
The dome requires immense amounts of energy, and the fluctuations in it have to be constantly balanced. The technology is complex. That means there's no way to cover the Hort with a shield like this. Besides, the cliffs around Hort give it a natural protection.
Can this dome survive an Alb attack?
Of course. Why do you think we built it? As long as we can maintain a constant energy flow, then they can't get in. Unfortunately, achieving that isn't so easy. Some of the energy regulators are starting to malfunction again.
I can repair the energy regulators for you.
Thanks for the offer, but that's not necessary. I've already repaired the components. They just haven't all been installed yet.
About the broken energy regulators. What will...
If just one regulator fails, It could mean an emergency shutdown for the dome. Otherwise, the discharge it would create could kill a whole lot of the people the shield is supposed to be protecting. But whether it's a discharge or an emergency shutdown, both scenarios would see us defenseless. Well, all of them. I've sort of replaced, but Lutz hasn't received his yet. I'd wanted to do it myself, but do you really think you could handle it? So, let's find out who you are. You should go to Ignadon one day. You could be a good cleric. Yeah, I know, I left Ignadon behind, but they could offer you better training than I could. I have the energy regulator here. Please, take it to Lutz and help him to install it. Come back to me when you're done.
Is that so?
Keep your hands off my machines. Any accidents are gonna be dangerous for me, you, and the whole city. The energy regulators are screwed. The surge gauge is failing and I can't see why. And now the shield profiler is returning a really strange set of values. Altogether, that makes for one dangerous set of problems that could fry both of us if the wrong bit of kit gets jolted. And I'm the one who has to fix all this. Ah, shit, I can't even sort out the replacement parts until I have this stabilized.
Eric sent me.
Oh, thank Kalan. Do you have the energy regulator?
Yes. Here.
Perfect. That looks great. Thanks. Thanks for getting that. I'll install it immediately. You better get back to Eric. You can tell him I'm putting it in right now. Maintenance is always better than repair.
That's all he ever talks about.
That is a shame.
Ah, the gift and treasures of travel, for it brings new encounters. So what are you? Merchant? Bounty hunter? Or a nobody, like most people out there?
I'm not in a faction.
Well, guess you're one lonely son of a bitch then, aren't you? Here, before you start begging for help, consider it a gift from the Duke. You gave me enough that I can share.
Keep your charity.
It isn't smart to refuse a gift from the boss. You should learn to appreciate his generosity.
How do people live here?
Here, smoke one with me, before you start bombarding me with questions, yeah? I have the best stuff here.
I don't smoke.
Well, that's your choice. From time to time, you need to open a door in your head and look inside, right? But if you won't, then all the more for me. That done, let's get into the real business.
What business?
Real business. A proper opportunity. You see, the clerics have had this city under their control for years. And the Duke thinks they're planning to take control everywhere, sooner or later. And he thinks the Dome City could be the starting point for their military campaign. So, my job is to find out if he's right,
If there is something brewing that could be dangerous for us in Tavar.
What if...
Pretty much nothing so far. They've not been very loose-lipped around me. I must sorta stand out.
So, you want me to be...
I want you to find out information. Now I can see in your eyes that you haven't fallen for the cleric's tricks. You aren't simple enough to believe every piece of troll shit you're fed.
What do you...
All that you have to do is get some answers out of somebody, and I've even got the guy lined up ready for you. His name is Lutz. He's one of Alois's technicians. As far as I know, he's trying to re-establish communications with the other clerics in Ignadon. While Alois will tell you the clerics here are neutral, separate from the ones in the Horde. Go and grill Lutz. Find out if there'll be an offensive soon. Do that, then come back to me as soon as you have any useful information.
Determining which faction to help against another is a very complex decision.
These shards should make it a lot easier. Enough. I pay.
What?
Because he's the guy that maintains all the community. He must have heard something from the... And he's more likely to talk than anyone further up the chain. I need to know what he knows.
I heard you were...
That is just... Wait. How do you know that? That's confident.
One of the
The outlaws? The last thing we need is for them to know about our problems. Do you think it's just one outlaw that knows, or do they all know?
I have no idea.
That is a worry, a real worry. Well, we can't waste any more time. We need to fix that comms relay station before anyone tries to take advantage of our problems. Since you're in the know, can you help me?
We might...
An agreement? Okay. If you don't help us, we could lose everything we have here. And if things fall apart out there, you can be certain that it will get bloody for everyone.
What's so...
We're awaiting the delivery, but they haven't arrived. And we've no way to check why without communications being re-established. That's why we've got to get the link back up now, so we can find out what's going on.
What do you need
I don't know. I guess they're worried about security. And supplies. We need firepower to get enough food and tech spares into the dome to keep things going. And that's before the Alps. Zakor might have left us alone recently, but who knows how long that'll last. But it's not just about mechs. It's about food and news and everything else. We need a link with the Horde to keep this place going. We need to get this fixed as soon as possible. And please, please, keep this problem confidential. Otherwise, we are very likely to face even greater challenges. Here are the coordinates of the relay station that's gone down. It's over to the northeast of the city. Head that way and keep looking out for an antenna on the horizon. But I have no idea what the issue is there. You might be able to fix it at the bottom, but there's a chance you might have to climb the antenna mast. There will be a device somewhere on site that you can use to recalibrate the antenna. I hope that'll be enough to fix the problem.
How many are dead now?
Lutz.
Good. The dome should be more stable. I thank Kalan for sending you.
I'll see you later.
Those ruins are still full of useful things, if you look. I have to go.
spoke to...
You got me just in time. So, go ahead.
I assume you don't want to hear about the energy regulators.
No, I don't want you to put... I need information. He must have said something.
He didn't say anything that would interest you.
Are you sure? Completely sure that he didn't say anything useful? Maybe this will refresh your memory.
No, that was everything.
Well, that's a start. But are you sure he didn't have anything else to offer? Think. Is there anything you can tell me?
No, I told you everything I know.
All right. Well, I'll have to try and work with the information I have then. So, I promised you a reward. Here.
I'll see you later.
Pah! I got that taste in my mouth again like I bit into a bowl of ashes.
Fuck all of them. I hope they drown in their own shit.
Those converters, the lives they've destroyed, and for what?
Too easy.
Broadcasting spiritual advice and handy tips to all.
Yo! What can I do for you?
I'm here to do the right thing.
That's it.
So annoying. So annoying.
Nah.
What about the rest of us, huh?
Yeah, I definitely need a few more shards.
It's all about serious personal dedication to the world.
Well, if that's what they're saying.
Are you here to pay me those shards?
Yeah. She said she's been stealing, just there, right in front of her.
Do you believe them? Really believe it?
Everything was better earlier.
I could help.
Good. Right. So, leave the city and find a separatist called Radok. I think he's a separatist. But whatever he is, he's a mad fucker. I can't make sense of most of what he says. But he has the weapons, and he likes trade. I think he likes trade. It's hard to tell. He wants to sell the weapons, but you'll have to work on him, okay? He won't just hand them over.
Am I crazy, or is our generator power fluctuating?
Not now.
The B-series was never very reliable, you know.
Yes. Yes, that was me.
And your reason for being here is... and why isn't Caleb here? There is a chain of command for a reason.
Caleb is not our leader. He just settles most things. But there's also... I'm here to admit that I lied for him.
You did what?
I lied. You see, I didn't see Fenk and the other separatists meet Alps from Zakor. I saw Fenk meet with another separatist. I don't want the separatists to be thrown out of the city because of me.
You have been brave to admit your lie. And you've done it before it had major consequences. But this deceit can't go unpunished. I will speak to you after I've spoken to Fenk. I'll send for you, York, when I've thought about this further. Yes? Is there something urgent? I have a lot to do, as you can imagine. This city does not run itself. So, please excuse me if I'm short with you. This city is made up of a whole mass of confusion. Everyone looking for a new start. No one able to forget their past. They need a leader to hold things together.
You're in charge here?
Well, let's say that I'm the person holding all these threads together. There's no ruler here, we all work together. Everyone here wants something. Whatever you're searching for, it will only add to the list of demands we already face. And providing for the people we already have is a logistical challenge. That means to accommodate everyone we're on strict rations, and those rations have to be earned.
I can imagine.
How long have you been in charge of the Dome City?
I've been in office for 8 years now, and it hasn't been easy. Maintaining a neutral position to the factions while fighting the Albs. By Kalan, there really are more pleasant posts they could have appointed me to.
What if someone wanted to replace you?
Some have tried, yet I am still here. This city was created by the Great Council of Magalan. They made the clerics custodians of this place and their legacy. The Great Council may be long gone, but what they stood for, a unity of purpose, a future for all of Magalan together, that is something we still believe in here. So, it is our job to remain neutral. It is our job to serve all, no matter their background, however hard our residents make it for us.
Are you having a lot of trouble here in the city?
Keeping the factions together is always an issue. The outlaws are always up to something, but things have gotten worse, and to cap it all, we've had a sharp rise in thefts. I believe an organized group has started operating here. Not the usual outlaws. This group seems to be outside the factions. From the little I've heard, they're more like a secret society than your regular set of theftmongers. I've offered a large bounty for any information that leads to their capture. And capture would be best. I want to find out who their connections are. If you can find out more about this secret society, I can make you rich.
How are things here in the Dome?
Tense. The battles out there are always reflected in here. Tensions run high if the outlaws attack the clerics, or the clerics attack the berserkers. And there's always the fear of an Alb invasion. Those tensions drive greed, anger, and fear. There is war out there, and here your shards will be stolen from your hand if you aren't careful. It's like the world has gone crazy.
Isn't that typical behavior for people?
For those without faith, those without rules or purpose, people lack perfection. That is reserved for our God. Only when we emulate him do we stand a chance of understanding what true harmony looks like. But I digress. Maybe it would help you if I tell you how things are. The berserkers have lived more and more reclusively ever since the pilgrim went into his retreat. The outlaws are more organized now the Duke has taken power, and the Alb separatists seek shelter with us to escape the powers in Zakor. All told, very dark signs that we'd face another global catastrophe. And here we are, in the middle.
Listen, the council is gone. Why care about what they said?
You don't think that was a better time? Laws for prisoner exchange that assured borders, set rules for trade. Even if you don't care about the blood spilled since the Council's rule was broken, the clerics swore to a code, and that includes keeping our oaths. And an oath was sworn to the Council by my forefathers. That makes it my duty to see that oath is kept.
Is there...
If you want to help, there is something that has to be taken care of quickly. You must have noticed that the mood is very heated here. One more issue, one wobble, and everything we've held together here will fall to pieces. One of my people has reported that the outlaws are expecting a weapons delivery. The last thing that this city needs is more weapons. And who knows who the outlaws will sell them to. I want you to intercept this delivery and bring it to me.
About the outlaws. You've been...
Of course. Information is key to keeping the peace. But there are always things you miss. And missing things leads to nasty surprises. And I'd rather be the one dealing those out than receiving them. Particularly when it comes to outlaws. Are you going to show me that you are the exception?
I know who is trying to smuggle weapons into the Dome City.
So, you met Paige. We've suspected her for some time now, but we've yet to catch her with any shipments of weapons. But, if my information is right, then she's found herself a new source and is trying to acquire some as we speak. If she tries to get you involved in this business, then do the only thing that is right and bring me what she wants.
About the secret society you're looking for in the city.
Have you discovered something? The bounty is still to be claimed.
I heard your secret society was just a group of thieves operating from outside the gates.
Is that so? Who found them? And what happened to them?
I did. They tried to attack me. There were only 2 of them, and I managed to kill them. The last one confessed before he died.
Well, I suppose it is possible it was them. We shall see if the thefts go down in the coming weeks. Thank you for the information. As it didn't lead to the capture of these thieves, you won't get the full bounty. But you are due a reward nonetheless.
That was inappropriate.
Just one more term.
That was inappropriate.
You should go. I don't like to repeat myself. That's enough.
That's it. Get the hell out of here. Will you just leave? That's it. Get the hell out of here.
Then why are we still working with that piece of crap?
Ask the technicians.
I'm going.
I have a forged ID.
Are you trying to get me angry? Let me guess. Gregor, the dome guard, sent you. I told him 1,000 times I'm not responsible for these things. Alois is the city's supervisor. You should report such matters to him. Go on, go and play Gregor's messenger boy.
I will take the ID to Alois.
Ah, no, it's all right, it's all right. Just give it here. I'll take care of it. Shit, I'm sorry I bit your head off. It's just, I've got enough to deal with without getting bogged down in the petty stuff. But Gregor keeps sending me every task he comes across. If there's trouble with the generators or the dome, then I'm your man. I have enough to deal with without counterfeit passes or toilet breaks for guards or shortages of hinges in the West Quarter. Still, that's not your problem. Thank you for bringing me the pass. Please, take your reward for honorable service to the dome. I'll check to see who this ID was customized for. Then a suggester can take care of the rest. Deceit like this can only lead us to uncovering a greater lie.
Later, all right?
As he wishes. He should do it.
The dome is a gift from Kalan. Never forget that.
Carry on.
Don't mess me around, or I'll mess with you.
I must remember these
Just
ruins.
believe in it.
I would like to return
Belief
to them someday.
overcomes.
Hey, what did you do to Cooper? He's completely fucked up. Just rambling about how happy he is.
I didn't do anything to him.
Shit. Then the suggesters must have got to him. He's had his mind totally scrambled. And those clerics call us outlaws. Spitball of a day, ain't it?
The fight is the only thing that matters. That makes a real meal.
Paige sent me.
Paige? Do I know Paige? Faces and names of the free people, they merge into one. But you must mean the woman. I remember she was interested in the weapons I have for sale.
Why are you supplying her with weapons?
It is an opportunity. As long as my weapons promote fighting among the free people. The more they kill each other, the less of a threat they are to me. Here, give her this. It should be enough for her to start her plans. I will arrange to deliver the rest to her in due time.
I will pass her the message.
Do so. Beware of the...
Can you imagine what it will...
Just a moment, I have to concentrate. 43 degrees eastwards at a distance of 5 kilometers. Maybe I could adjust the receiver's sensitivity to... No.
Should I come back later?
No. I suppose I will have to just get used to continuous interruptions here. But... crap. I don't suppose you can remember what I said. How many degrees was it?
34 degrees, westwards.
Right. So if I take those degrees and... No, that doesn't make any sense at all. No, your memory's as bad as mine. I'll just have to look through my notes. I'll never get anywhere with these interruptions. Just a moment, I have to concentrate. 43 degrees eastwards at a distance of 5 kilometers. Maybe I could adjust the receiver's sensitivity to... No. Although,
Should I come back later?
No. I suppose I will have to just get you... But...
43 degrees eastwards.
Exactly. Yes, exactly. Thank you for reminding me.
I assume you are in charge of...
You aren't just a good listener, you're good at observation, too. Yes, I am responsible for communications, though the condition of this equipment is wretched. It would be easier to stay in contact with 2 tin cans and a piece of string. I can't keep track of how often we have power outages or equipment failures these days, but I have really given you enough of my time now. I do have to work out a solution to this issue. If you feel the need to talk to someone, go and try Vito. Innkeepers are known for their chatter.
Excellent.
If ELEX does this to animals, can you imagine what it will do to you?
Yeah. I'm trying to...
Look after your DNA. Stay safe from mutations. Stay away from ELEX. This is me, Herbert, broadcasting from the orbit to bring a warning to all free people out there. Stay safe in the wilderness.
This protective shield is fascinating. I would like a chance to examine it more closely.
Okay, that should be child's play. It seems to have worked. That should be child's play. It seems to have worked. There's nothing to do here. Too easy.
Yes, thank you. We've already started to get messages through. We've had to do a bit of clearing up at this end, but that's a minor issue. What do you think? Is the station to the northeast in a good state, or are we likely to get another failure?
I'd recommend stationing some people there to defend the antenna.
If it were only that easy. There are always other things to demand resources. Oh, well, I'll just have to see if I can persuade the powers that be. Here, this is for you. You shouldn't think that I don't value your service to our cause. maintenance.
Hey, have you got a few shards for a veteran?
Data is always useful, but I'm
And unless you show me the shards, you won't find out. Come on. Come on, have a little heart.
There.
Thanks. Thank you. And since you have helped me, I'll make sure my contacts hear about it. You help me, I'll help you. Come back in a few days, yeah? I'll have something.
That was remarkable.
Cooper, outlaw. You fled here from Tavar, is that you?
Yeah? What do you want?
You know what this is.
Fuck.
Move along, civilian. You will leave the city. Be grateful you're being allowed to live. You will go to your camp and be happy to stay there.
I must leave. I will be grateful. I will be happy to stay in my camp.
Move along,
Ah, here you are now. I've not forgotten your So, could you help some friends of mine? They can offer you more than information, but you'll need to put some shards up first. Trust me, if I had the shards, I'd invest. But then if I had the shards, I wouldn't eat cardboard to stop feeling hungry, would I? But really give them the shards.
All right, but don't try and cheat.
No, really, you're right to trust these guys. Come back. One shard, 2 shards. You'd think people could... There you... I have good news. Your money is at work. It's been Now, I'm not supposed to tattle-piddle, but I hear you have put your money in some new armor prototype or something. I don't know exactly what it is. But I thought I'd better tell you that much. As, well, they've asked me to get another advance payment from you ahead of delivery. I know it's... There is no reason to be mistrustful. This is a surefire thing. All right, I'll need a few hours to get business moving. See.
Have you got the armor I paid for?
Well, so, you see...
No more excuses. I want the armor I paid...
Well, you see, it turns out that there is another interested party. So, they're saying the purchase price has now risen to 10,000 shards. But it is an investment. I mean, otherwise, why would that other person want it?
Take me to your...
Hey, no, those guys are dangerous. If I just show up there with you, they'll kill me.
You'll be...
Oh, right. I don't suppose I...
Hey, who the hell is this? I told you to come alone. Oh, wait, don't tell me. You went and brought the sap here, didn't you?
He threatened me.
You dipshit. Get out of here. Go on, go back to your begging. We'll deal with this. You know, you should have just paid. Now, we'll have to kill you and take the money. I'll get you.
Well, it's on now, asshole.
Someone's gotta sort this shit out before we drown in it.
You... Fuck it. If you can fight like that, why are you giving your money away?
I'm not giving it away. I want my shards back. Now.
Yeah, your shards, okay. I just want you to know they forced me to con you, okay?
Just give me my shards.
I can't, they're gone. Bloody Baxter has them now. You won't see them again. Nobody on the whole of Magaland knows where his hideout is. Not even the Duke of Tafar can find him.
You're good at conning shards out of people.
Can't you just let me go? I won't cause any more problems. All that I want is the chance for a new beginning, to put all... You're right. I'm not worth it. You're doing the right.
That was well done.
You there. I've been looking for you. You're the person who realigned the antenna, aren't you?
Okay, yes, that was me.
By Kalan. Then why didn't you come to me before? Is it you that we have to thank for regaining contact with the Horde? That is a blessing indeed. And those skills you've demonstrated, well, I have need of them again. So if you can spare some of your time, I have a job for you. Are you willing to help?
Yes. Tell me what you need.
Well, that's simple. We need to send someone to the Horde to make a delivery. So I thought immediately of someone with the requisite survival skills. Ergo, you. You see, we are awaiting the arrival of some combat mechs to boost security, but the Horde requires some additional ELEX to get them active. You have already proven your abilities, so would you take this task on? We'll give you the goods, we simply need them delivering.
Why?
Because I need it done and you're here. Come on, Here, please, take this crate and meet up with our supply. They will be waiting near a ruined bridge to the northeast. And just so you know, the crate of ELEX has been security sealed. Not that I don't trust you, but we have to take necessary precautions, given the nature of this cargo. We don't want this falling into the hands of our enemies.
One crate?
No, of course not, but it's enough to deal with their current ELEX shortage. And we'd like to get them into operation as soon as possible. That's why we're sending some of our resources to the Horde. Yeah.
I'm glad to hear it. I hope that the goods are all here.
Look for yourself.
Good. I wanted the whole shipment intact. Here, your reward. Ah, yes, the weapons dealer. How is he doing? Is he still alive?
You wanted him dead?
No. I was just curious. But thanks to your actions, I don't think any more deliverers will find their way here in the weeks to come. And that comes...
Excellent.
Just one more turn.
To all free people out there. Stay safe in the wilderness.
Well, it's hard to get parts out here.
Don't tell me you're bad at them.
There have been so many patrols that got themselves in trouble recently.
Some guys
Do you
just
have my
open
delivery?
their mouths too much.
I gave the weapon.
Why did I think I could trust you? It's obvious you really don't understand profit.
Just get out of here. Go on. Just go.
That has to happen sooner or later.
The comet killed this world.
There's nowhere near enough ELEX out there for that.
Do you ever think about how things might have been before the comet?
If we all did our duty, then duty would be done.
Everyone seems to have an answer to this war, but I haven't noticed it ending.
Well, the dude took the fort from Bloody Baxter.
The dome is a gift from Kalan.
Nobody listens to me.
That guy was never good for anything.
He's been bothering me with that for days now.
Those ruins are still full of useful things.
Get out!
Get out of here!
May logic go.
The fight is the only thing that matters. That makes a real man.
I'm going.
Speak to her.
Are you sure this is a good place for us to be?
In the name of Kalan, what brings you here?
There's no reason to be suspicious.
There are thousands of reasons. Because there are thousands of things trying to kill you. Better to be suspicious than dead. But then you must know what that's like out there, or you wouldn't be standing here.
If it's that bad, then what are you doing out here?
Supply run. We're procuring stores for the Horde. I normally get a bit more backup, though. I'm a logistics specialist, not a combat guy. But with the shortage of men at the moment, I've been pretty much left to take care of myself. And that means I need to be even more suspicious.
Where do you go to get your...
It depends on what we need. I have been to the gates of Goliath, across Tavar, and to the border of Zakor. Across most of Magalan, really. But the world has become so hostile with the factions turning on each other. Getting more dangerous by the day.
If it's so dangerous, why do you...
Because the Horde always needs supply. Besides, I do like finding interesting places. Magalan never stops with surprise. I remember some ruins in northwest Abessa that I discovered, right next to the cliff. I wasn't able to take a good look around, but maybe you'll find a suitable opportunity someday. I don't really have time for exploring any longer, and I don't want to get killed doing it. My thrill-seeker days are long gone.
Good luck staying alive.
Yeah. Just remember to stay suspicious. It'll keep you alive. Were you sent from the domed city?
Yes.
Then I hope you have brought the ELEX with you. Let me have it, and I will take it to Ignadon straight away.
Here. This crate is all they gave me.
Good. They need this back at the Horde. I'd better get it back as soon as I can.
Can I help you get back to the Horde?
Your offer is appreciated, but I am sure Kalan has other plans for you. I can find my way back alone. I should get... The sooner I'm back, the better. Kalan bless you, my friend. May he look upon you with the mercy he has shown me.
I would have liked to see the old world as it was before the comet.
This is me, Herbert, broadcasting from orbit to bring a warning to all free people out there. Stay safe and...
Do you understand the paths you have taken? Or can I guide you to enlightenment?
Who are you?
Who am I? I'm nobody. Just a humble servant of Kalan, our creator. You shouldn't worry about who or what I am. It is your path that matters.
What are you doing out here?
Kalan sent me to find lost souls, like you, to help them find the true path.
Tell me about Kalan, your god.
Kalan is our god, the god of all those on Magalan. He offers wisdom, salvation, and clarity amongst all the madness of the world. Kalan is our protector. Kalan is our salvation. And Kalan will be the one who allows us to win this war. I know not all people find belief easy. Belief amongst all this horror of war seems alien. But our way of life can offer you a lot. Tell me about yourself, and tell me the truth. I can only offer you true guidance. Where have you spent your life?
In Zekor, I was an alb.
An alb? We live in changing times. The only albs to be seen outside Zekor were in raiding parties. Soldiers attacking the world they didn't know. Now there are separatists and you. You aren't like the others. The separatists still take ELEX. Clearly you don't. Interesting. If you say so. Have you joined a faction?
No. I'm not a member of any faction.
Then you will face that decision one day. To know who we are, we must first find where we belong. And how have you survived out here? Have you given in to the bloodlust suffered by the Albs since you left Zekor? Corps? Have you taken the life of anyone amongst the free people?
Yes, I have.
Who hasn't done that in these times? It is good that you accept what you have done. With acceptance comes self-knowledge. I just have one last question, and please, don't lie to me. Honesty redeems. So tell me, did you lie to me when you answered any of the previous questions?
No, I was truthful.
Then you are strong-willed. Either you did answer my questions truthfully, or you resisted my powers of suggestion. Either way, you would make a valuable addition to our community. Come with me to Ignadon. I'll take you there. At the Hort, you can see what we can offer you.
Take me to Ignadon.
Very well. I will take you to the gates and leave you in the care of the guard at the entrance. Let's go.
Yes. Let's find your legate.
Good. Here are the coordinates. These components are important. We should deliver them quickly. That was remarkable.
Halt, stranger. Not another step. You're walking on the holy ground of Kalan. The only people allowed in here are clerics, recruits, or traders with permits.
Where am I?
You are in Ignadon, at the Hort, the stronghold of the clerics, the repository of Magalan's knowledge, and the last bastion of the free people against the threat of the Alps.
So how?
Sorry, I thought I made that clear. You can only enter the Hort if you are a cleric, a recruit, or you have a Halt, stranger.
Can you recruit?
No. I am not authorized to Find a suggester who considers you worthy. There are suggesters recruiting across all the lands of Magalan. Perhaps you've not met one because they don't consider you worthy. But if you want to look, try Raynor. He is recruiting men throughout Abessa.
Where can I get a trading permit?
There is currently a 4-month waiting period, so unless you find a merchant who is wanting to give up theirs, then you can't.
you bought me the goods. I mean, that's why you're talking to me, right? You have the goods. Where are the goods?
What?
Want? Goods! Goods! What the hell else would I want? How am I supposed to trade?
You're a traitor.
I was. Because you know what a trader needs? Goods!
It does not appear that this trader has lost everything. We should clarify what is in his possession before we talk to...
What I have left in my possession is not available for sale. If it was, I'd sell it.
You...
No, the caravan that was bringing them went straight through Ripper country in the middle of... Guess how that good idea was. The men are dead, but the goods are sitting out there just waiting to be picked up. Unless some outlaws take... Oh, fuck it. This was supposed to be my payday. But if you help me, it still could be.
How can you help me get into the Hort?
With a trading permit. That would open the door. Xander would let you in for sure. So, what do you think? Will you help me?
I'll find your goods.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Finally, a break. Head northwest, then follow the road west from there, and you'll find... You did?
Yes. Is this what you long?
Yes! Yes, that's what I needed. Damn it. So, what can I do for you? Shards? A trading permit for the Hort? A discount on goods, you name it.
Interesting. You could simply take the shards, or take the goods and trade yourself.
Give me the trading permit for the Hort.
Yes, yes, you got it. Good luck. I'll see you in the Hort.
stranger. Not a...
I have a trade.
You? Where did you get a trading permit? I've never seen you here before. Come, show me this. You may enter the Hort, but I will have to keep hold of this. It's standard red. You'll get it back once it's been checked out, if there aren't any problems with it.
Okay.
Good. Then I'll explain the rules for entry before you get yourself in trouble. You won't find Kalan's commandments too strict. You should know that anyone bringing initiates into the Hort will be responsible for them. All initiates must be clear of mind. Chems are forbidden. Anyone found taking them will need to report to the suggestors for re-education. All who are clear of mind must hear Kalan's words. All must adhere to his wisdom, and tell others of it. For we need to recruit. We've taken losses in our battle with the Alps, and now the Berserkers and the Outlaws are trying to take advantage of that. Which is crazy. If we fall, then who is going to stop the Alps sweeping all the free people from Magalan? Those who wish to join us must come to the Hort to train. The successful ones become acolytes. That's it. Briefing over. You are free to move about Hort.
You have a lot of machines here.
The Hort holds and protects old world knowledge. We, the clerics, have kept it, developed it, and hold it in trust for all Magalan. Our mechs hold back the Alps. I hope we can find more people to stand and fight beside them.
Who's in...
Our judicators, Reinhold and Ulbricht. You will find them at the rear of the stronghold in the cathedral. They are served by the paladins, legates, and acolytes here in the Hort. And all who are here follow Kalan. His wisdom guides us all.
Do you offer any sort of training here?
The man you're looking for is Hagen. Just go through the stairs by the lava pit. He's usually up there somewhere. Say, did I congratulate you yet?
For what?
For stretching your claws.
Ah, so you are...
I am.
What goods have you got?
Understood.
Teach.
Good.
Teach me.
Good.
The Hort, a place of contemplation and study. The knowledge of the old world has been gathered in this place.
A few shards and all this would be easier.
Yeah, I heard something similar happened in South Tavar. Did you... No, I can't talk to you right now.
you Stormson, the Berserker?
And? Who are you? Oh, I can see from that look. Angrim sent you, didn't he?
How did you get here from Adan?
Look around you. That should give you a clue. As we left Goliad, we ran into a group of clerics. The guards, the ones Angrim sent to kill me, decided to pick a fight. They lost. The clerics saw I was a prisoner and gave me a choice. Fight, leave and be free, or come and join them. A choice. An actual, real choice. Not like Angrim. And so I'm here. And so now you found me. And so...
Angrim wants you dead, but I'll let you live.
You travel half the world and you'll let me live? How can I trust you?
You'd prefer it if I just killed you?
Now you do sound like you've come from Angrim. No, I'll live. Now I finally got a chance to. But if you do go back to Goliad, tell Akira I'm doing alright. And if she can ever tear herself from her plants, she knows where to find me.
I'll make...
Thanks. You know, I thought Angrim would send someone after me. But there's no way I thought that person would leave me alive. It seems not everyone in Goliad is an asshole. If you find Akira, tell her she should give you my old things. I'm not going back there, so you might as well have them. Take them as thanks.
You didn't come here to pray, did you? I can spot... And you don't look like you're here to ask for divine assistance, am I right? Oh, you're the mysterious... I can understand that. This is a small place. You know, there is a reason why I wanted to talk to you. For all the thirst for knowledge in this place, people can be a little... focused. They want logic, straight answers. They forbid anyone from looking deeper into things. And that's crazy. I mean, knowledge is wisdom. Wisdom brings you closer to Kalan. So what's wrong with getting some answers? Which brings me to you. I'm betting you have answers, and I'm betting you're the curious type.
Does Kalan approve of betting?
Yes. No. Who knows? I mean, some of those texts are hard to work out. Unless you just believe what people say they mean. But then I guess that's why I keep getting in trouble. So, are you going to help me?
doing here?
You've been bothering me with that.
Get the hell out of here. Don't do that again. There's nothing for you here. What are you doing here?
Hey,
you think you can
hey.
steal here?
Yes, you. I'm looking for someone. Chad, a whiny...
You do know why that is right, can't you?
Stop sneaking around.
You've been bothering me with that for days now. I'll see you later.
Stay.
Oh?
Personally.
Get the hell out of here. If you don't leave now, there'll be trouble.
Talk, that's all he
Get the hell out of here. Don't do that again.
Hey, hey. Yes, you. I'm looking for someone. Chad, a whiny little... Look, have you seen any outlaws around here?
What? Who are you? What brings you to Ignadon?
Look, I've traveled a long way, so please answer my questions and stop asking ones of your own. Or I am gonna have to hang you from a wall by your testicles.
Why would you do something like that?
Oh, shit, didn't I say no questions? I just want answers.
Abessa, I met some outlaw going to Abessa.
And you couldn't have said that 20 seconds earlier. Would have saved your perfectly decent set of pants.
Stormson?
Then all doubt is gone. He was a traitor. It is as well. I hope you warned him what will happen when justice finds him.
I'm not here to serve.
It is easy to have sympathy for traitors if you haven't watched their friends die as a result of their treachery. This man was made welcome here. He was given tasks suited to who he was, yet he chose to break the law. Let his fate stand as a lesson before you choose to defy the word of a warlord. Heed the laws.
Hey! Is someone there?
May the sun shine on you. May the sun shine on you.
What was that?
Hey, who's out there?
Stormson is alive and well.
Where is he?
The clerics helped him escape.
Then he really won't be able to return here. I hope he finds peace with them.
Stormson can't return. He said I could have his things.
Well, he didn't own much, and most of it was taken by Angram's men. I did find a few shards he had stashed away. Here, take them, as thanks for your news. May the sun shine.
What do you want here?
Stormson has...
Then all doubt is gone. He was a traitor. I hope you warned him what will happen when just...
I'm not here to serve you.
It is easy to have sympathy for traitors if you haven't watched their friends die as a result of this. Let...
Yes, I'd heard things were rough there, too.
Yes? Which city did you go?
I visited...
The Hort. Stronghold of our old enemy. So, Tell me about their strength.
They're prepared, well-disciplined, and they're developing new weaponry. But they are short on manpower.
I had heard they were recruiting. How are their forces distributed?
Their attention is focused largely on the Alps, but they haven't forgotten the other factions. I think their main concern is being attacked if they decide to take on the Alps.
At least they seem to have recognized who their real enemy is. Thank you for your report.
I have new...
Oh?
I met Thorgal.
You did? And what news? Is he well? Is the World Heart established?
The World Heart has survived, but it is in danger.
What does the cultivator there say about this?
The cultivator was killed.
Then replacing him must be my first priority. I will send reinforcements and a cultivator to Abessa to ensure our World Heart survives. In any case, thank you for this report. Take this as payment.
You have your reports.
It is not an easy quest that our forefathers have given us. But by the Pilgrim, we will see Amrek's dream become real. As he belted on from desert to forest, so shall we continue his work until all Magalan is cleansed of ELEX and grows pure again.
About my support. How?
Drogue put in a good word for you. But you impressed the wrong man. Others have paid for taking his word before now. You will need more than his word to gain promotion. You have passed Angram's test. You helped protect the seedlings. Born was grateful for the help you gave him with the harvest. Yara says you didn't acquire the converter parts he needed. That was a missed opportunity. Ornir told me that you failed to help him deal with an outlaw he was worried about. My wife doesn't trust you. That doesn't give me confidence in your motives for being here. I've heard you helped the cleric escape, and worse still, you didn't exactly help Eodor, did you? And don't think the fact that Eisenfaust's sword disappeared at the point you arrived has gone unnoticed. I can't prove anything, but the murderer Stormson is still alive, although you were sent to stop him. It seems you weren't able to find the stolen ELEX for Kaldrum. You have created more problems here than you have. Far from getting good. I have people telling me you should be exiled. You'll have to work hard to clear your name. And until such time as you do, you will be forbidden to trade here. And you will be barred from joining the... Think carefully before you act in future.
Is there...
You can talk all you want. If you really wish to... You will need to win the...
How can I do...
For their part, you'll have to ask Angram and Cor... I can only speak for myself.
So...
Kill them.
Are you...
But... You can pay for the damage.
Is she really so gullible?
So you broke the law and Angram won't support you.
He's fairly inflexible when it comes to the law.
He does see the world in black and white. But, very well. I will give you my pledge.
Well, well.
Most of them annoy me. All of them annoy me.
If I put my name, if I were to agree to that, then your actions would reflect on me. So what reason have I to take that risk?
Well, I passed the test at the pit.
Yes, I have not forgotten that. I warned you of the consequences of breaking our laws, and you decided to cross that line. If I was to offer you another chance and give you my pledge, then that would put you in my debt. And it would be for me to choose when and how that debt is to be repaid.
Agreed.
Good. Then you have my...
You shouldn't rely on machines. Oh, hello. Is someone there?
Oh, keep it short, I'm tired.
Hello? Is someone there? Oh, hello. Is someone there? Oh, hello. Is someone there?
What are you doing here? Are you looking for something?
Oh, hello. Is someone there?
Listen, I know what you're about to ask. Who are you? What are you doing here? Blah, blah, so let's skip all that. Because I've no interest in talking to you. So pick a spot on the horizon and start walking to it.
Let's do some business.
You, with me? I only do business with people I know, and you aren't one of...
Got it. Let's do some...
You, and you...